Hello and welcome to The Chat, the official podcast of Chatham County Government. I'm Will Peoples from the Public Information Office, and today we have the most people that I've ever had in the podcast studio. We are joined by three folks from the Superior Court. We've got Clerk Tammy Mosley, we've got Real Estate Manager Robin Osborne, and we have Steffi Yellen, whose title I forgot.
Assistant Clerk / Chief Deputy.
The Assistant Clerk / Chief Deputy. Guys, thank you all so much for coming on today. I know that we've got something that we specifically want to talk about. This big news is pretty exciting. But kind of just to begin with, can we talk about what Superior Court does for folks who may not know?
So when you think about the Superior Court Clerk's office, right? So if you're thinking about Superior Court, that's really judges. That may be jury duty. That is where you file cases. You're going to file cases in the clerk's office. This is my third term, so I'm an elected county official.
A constitutional officer.
A constitutional officer, indeed. I won't bore everyone with that history lesson, but there are four original constitutional officers. And constitutional officers, the first and the oldest is the sheriff. The second oldest is the clerk. The third is the tax commissioner. The fourth is the probate judge. So the four original constitutional officers were designed in the 1800s. We were born of the Constitution, and we kept government until you had municipalities and things like commissioners and Superior Court judges and other elected officials. They are also constitutional officers, but we are the original four. The Superior Court clerk, which that's me, we have I have two roles. I have courts, right? And so operation of courts, and then I also have real estate. So under courts, that's where you file your divorce. That's where you file for an adoption. Superior Court handles the areas of law that the Constitution gave it, like family matters, real estate matters, custody issues, contractual issues over a certain amount, that type of thing, and equitable remedies, fairness remedies. That's going to be Superior Court. When it comes to on the real estate side, what we do, you file your deeds, your BPAs, your DD 214s. Under that, the legislature gave us the Board of Equalization. So all of your initial tax appeals come to the Board of Equalization, which I am the appointed administrator. So from there, under real estate, we're here to talk about a program that I don't think many of our citizens know about, and that's really important. FANS, FANS. So there's a song, Where Those Fans At? Or Where Them Fans At? Okay, well, fans. Glad I can make you laugh.
That was great. Were you playing that
one? We do have our own set of fans. We should have brought one, but we do have a fan.
Oh, like a little,
we have a fan. We can pop it. Yeah, nice. So we have fans. But there are other counties in the state that have it as well. So
what does FANS stand for? What is that?
Filing Activity Notification System.
Gotcha.
FANS for short. And what I want people to become a fan of FANS.
Oh, nice, okay? nice.
So, and it is a free system developed by the Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority. So GSCCCA, which is where people go to look up real estate records in the state. So the Clerks Authority developed this filing program where if you purchase a home, or if you are a caretaker for maybe your parents or an elderly person, and that's someone that you're watching out for yourself, for the properties you own, maybe in other counties, you would go register. It's a free registration, and what happens is when someone files, say, a home improvement loan, a HELOC, if they file that and you go and apply for it, so the bank registers the fact that now there's a second on your mortgage, then you're going to get a notification if you're registered in FANS that will say there was a filing with the name Will Peoples on it.
Huh. Okay.
You would click the link and you can see what was filed. We don't interpret what was filed for you. We allow you to see it. It's just a notification system. So therefore, you might tell your wife, or you may tell your caretaker, hey, something was filed today, and I got a notice, and it's under my name. Will you look at it? Well, if you have a common name, like last name Andrews, or Gordon, or Jones, or Green, with a common name, you may get notifications all day. Oh. But it allows you to see what was filed that had your name on it.
Gotcha. Okay, so like if there's any document, now this is anything coming through
If
y'all's
they file
office.
it through real estate.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, and also the address can be registered as well. So it's your identity and your address.
Gotcha.
So you can register both, right? So definitely the name, you might get frequent hits.
Yes.
But the address.
That's probably just going to be you.
That's
pretty.
going to be
Yeah. Yeah. So this plays into like pretty much every aspect of you guys' purview, which is broad. What have you seen people using it for so far?
So right now we are the 15th highest registered county in the state, but we only have 1,470 registered users.
Oh.
So if our county is 300,000 people, right? We're a little over 300,000, and I only have 1,470 registered users for a free program. It's free. Robin had a great idea as we were talking about coming to talk with you today, and I'm going to let her tell you about it. But I mean, we're going to institute this immediately.
We were brainstorming about how we can get fans out to more people in the communities. So we came up with going to the senior living communities, where you have seniors living, and that you probably don't know about this notification system, or maybe they can bring their family or whoever does their work for them, and then we can show them what it is and what it provides and how they can sign up for it.
You can register online.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And so next Friday, March the 6th.
That's right.
From 10 a.m. to 11, we will have a virtual training session for notaries, because we also do notaries.
You also do notaries.
We also do notaries. And I'll go ahead and we also do passports. So I'll plug passports.
I need to do
as well.
that. I might hit you up. Yeah.
Come on. We do that from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. And so with the notary training, that's going to be virtual. So as many people who want to log on to the Zoom link, please. Then, and that is a free training as well.
And we'll get you that Zoom link.
And after the end of notary, we're going to have a fans training. So you would register online. You do not have to come to my office to register for fans. If you do, we'll help you. But you would register online, and that's it. You have to renew every year, or you'll get kicked out.
Gotcha.
But I think at 1470 that we can raise those numbers. I would love to see the numbers go through the roof.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
The authority could let me know, like, oh my God, you have 10,000 people registered.
Yeah, we want to be number one in the state of Georgia. We don't want to be 14.
I think if
15,
we hit 10, come
that's
on,
pretty good.
everybody.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what is, I don't know, sell it to me. What is the advantage of it? So like for me, I own a home, and I don't know, like maybe something happens at my address. Like what is the booms?
Advantage.
You know,
the bonus in doing this is one, there's no cost to do it. As soon as you buy a home, or as soon as you do a refi, as soon as you do anything with your property, you start getting these private companies sending you notifications that you need to have your title protected, that they will look and make sure no one fraudulently tries to take your property. And they're going to charge you a nominal fee for protecting you.
Yeah.
And they're doing the same thing that we're doing. They're going to notify you that something was filed, and they're going to charge you probably $30 to $40 a month, but they'll charge you $400 for the year or $300 for the year, if not more. And they'll tell you that you have to have it to make sure no one takes your property. They don't offer you any type of legal advice. They don't tell you that they're going to interpret what was filed. They just tell you something was filed. Well, that's what FANS is doing. We cannot act as an attorney, but if you look and see that we have seen elderly clients come in, and maybe a relative brings them, and maybe they don't know the year. They may not know who the president is. They're just there because a trusted relative has brought them to the office, and maybe they sign over their home to the trusted relative. Well, now, if the daughter who lives, say, in Florida, sees that all of a sudden the house has moved from mama's name into trusted relative's name, and they know that mom doesn't know the date or any, she's not aware of, daily occurrences, then they would know that this transfer has happened. At that point, daughter in Florida can hire legal counsel or begin to go back and forth with the other person. I cannot act as the attorney, but what better benefit that's free, and all you have to do is renew once a year.
Yeah.
And it's on you and on the home.
that's really nice because you get so many things in the mail, and you're like, is this something I should pay attention to? Is this a scam? And it's like you guys are just doing all those things that those companies are charging you to do, but for free. But for free.
And why?
We like free.
Why is it important? We like free, but as a clerk of court, I'm responsible for keeping the real estate records for the county. I want clean records.
Yeah.
I don't want bad title records. I don't want to see where the home went to Will, but then Tammy took it from Will, and then Will had to sue her to get the house back, and now it's back in Will's name. No, we want a clean record, and we don't want our citizens to have to go through this, especially our elderly citizens who have worked their whole life to have something taken in a not above board manner.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I follow you. Yeah. Well, that's really awesome. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Stephanie.
I was going to say that's part of the goal of doing outreach for the elderly and going to those communities is to make sure that the most vulnerable amongst us are also protected. And the clerk has a heart for elderly, kids, and pets.
Come on.
And
Everybody else? No.
a special place in our heart.
No, I get it. I understand.
And then even going to the senior communities, we can probably reach out to real estate agents, real estate companies that sell the properties.
We have taught. We have sent flyers. We have these little flyers, and we've sent them to like real estate firms. And so this program started January 1st, 2023. So we're 3 years in. Yeah, 3 years in. And it's not in Chatham where I think it could be. And so there's no gimmick to it. It really is what it says it is. It's just going to notify you. And once you've been notified, man, you can hit the ground running. Versus something happening and you go and you're like, why is there a cloud on my title? Because something's been filed.
So in other words, it's early alert. It lets you know.
Yes.
Notification system, that makes sense, and it's cool. So like, just the severity of, especially with the elderly folks, like how many cases of that do y'all see happen?
So that would be what's interesting is there is an elder abuse ADA. So District Attorney Shalina Cook Jones has a DA in her office that only prosecutes crimes against the elderly, and most of your larger counties have a prosecutor that looks out for that.
Right.
I don't know those numbers, but I mean, an inquiry to her. I mean, if you have
the fact that we have someone specifically for it, it's kind of indicative that it is an
when
issue.
You think about fraud, when you think about financial abuse, when you think about like caretakers who take care of the elderly, but form these relationships with them, and then they become very trusted.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the elderly person is either giving them money or there's a credit card that's been used. Right. Things like that happen. And so those prosecutions are handled by the district attorney's office. And I've been clerk, this is my third term, but before that, serving as staff attorney, I've seen those cases be prosecuted.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, you guys have sold it for me. I'm going to sign up for fans. 1401 right here. 1471 right here. It's a good number. It's a good number. How do I do it? What do I do? What do I do? Where do I go?
And most people will be like, how do I find her? Because I'm the Superior Court clerk.
Right.
So if you Google Superior Court clerk, Chatham or Savannah, you're going to pop up. You'll see my face. Click the link. Go to the real estate division, and it's up top under the seal to the right. If you hit real estate division, there's a drop down and you'll see FANS, FANS, filing activity notification system. You'll see it. Click on it and it takes you right through it.
That's pretty nice. That's pretty cool. And we'll make sure to include that in the description of this podcast. Just in case that this is the first place that people hear about it, then they'll have the opportunity to just click through and go to it.
And if somebody wants us to come to either a meeting, like a community meeting, or to do maybe a small talk at a church, we'd be happy to do that. The key would be, though, you can sign up on your phone. I could try and bring laptops, because at that point, it's not really, you're not signing up through my office. It's through the state authority.
Yeah.
But
the GSCCCA.
Or if they contact me, what we can do is send them the flyers, which is also a way for them to get the link.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Gotcha.
I want to say, have I missed anything?
You haven't missed anything. One point of clarification, the notary training is on March 5th.
Okay, gotcha. That's a Thursday.
The band's training is on March 6th.
Okay, so Thursday and Friday, the 5th and the 6th. So notaries on the 5th, come back on the 6th for fans. You're going to hear much of what we talked about today fans will not be as long as notary. Notary takes about an hour. I think fans will be maybe 20 minutes, probably 20 to 30 minutes.
So like the notary, like you can become a notary in an hour?
No, so what you're going to take is the
I was like, dang, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, might as well.
You're going to learn about what being a notary is. You're going to learn some of the rules about it. No, you're not going to get it at that point. But you will know your duties and responsibilities as a notary.
The prospective duties and responsibilities.
And you'll know how I feel about it. Because as the notary, the person who distributes or administers notary, if you have some type of criminal or felony background, or something that would prevent you from getting the notary, I'm going to tell you right up front. Yeah, if you have an issue with telling the truth, what a notary is doing is verifying that the person who signed the document is the person. Like, so you're verifying the identity and the signature that this person signed this document in front of me. So if you have a problem with telling the truth, then
I don't.
being a notary, yeah. So.
Are you playing? I do too. No, I'm kidding.
But I have had people who've come to me who've had some issues in the past, and it may be 15 years ago or whatever, and for their new job, they need something. And sometimes I've asked if you can get a community person to come with you or get your employer. If someone, stands with you, then second chances are out there.
Yeah.
I've been given many in my life, and I appreciate it. I love a good mulligan.
Yeah.
And so, St. Patty's Day is coming up. Yeah.
It is. I've always considered mulligan just golf, but I guess that is Irish, That makes sense.
It's mulligan. Yeah, so I've had many do-overs. Yeah, so it's good.
Well, guys, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. It's been fun to see just how many people this table can handle, and also learning about the fan system. And if you would like to learn more about the fan system, we will provide you with the links to all the appropriate literature. And thank you so much for joining us too. And we hope you have a good week.
Thank you.